K-pop. What does K-pop mean to you? To some of us, K-pop is a necessity in life. We listen to it in the shower, when we're feeling down, or for no reason at all. But for most people, K-pop is an unknown realm, often unappreciated and outcast.
K-pop can be interpreted in several ways, but one thing is a fact. K-pop is a music genre originating in South Korea which spread throughout the world. There are several genres within K-pop such as rap, soul music, electropop, and many others.
Today, we'll be looking into multiple perspectives on K-pop, from fans, non-fans that are Korean, and K-pop idols themselves. First up, we have a couple of K-pop fans. Let's hear what Anna, age 12, a die-hard BTS and Twice fan, has to say.
How did you get introduced to K-pop?
First of all, my sister was like, oh, I love K-pop, so I was like, oh, this is new.
Okay. Which groups do you like and why?
I really like BTS, I really like Blackpink, and I also really like Twice because I think their songs are the catchiest.
Okay. What characteristics does your idol have?
I don't really have an idol, but I actually think that most of the, like in a way, most K-pop stars are kind of the same because like they're all super tall. Well, some of them aren't that tall, but they're all super thin. They're all got that perfect skin, and yeah, they can all dance and stuff.
Okay, what influence does K-pop have in your life? Would your life be different without it?
It definitely would because of K-pop, I'm actually better at speaking Korean somehow. Like I just feel more natural when I speak Korean now.
Anna is Korean but cannot speak Korean, but through K-pop, she really feels as if she connected to her family in Korea and her culture. Next, we have Paige, age 22, who has been listening to K-pop almost since its introduction to the 21st century.
When did you first get into K-pop?
I got into K-pop in 6th grade. My first group I listened to ever was Big Bang.
Oh. So how has K-pop changed since when you first listened to it?
The new groups that formed are so much younger. They're kids now.
Yeah, okay. So your favorite group was Big Bang?
Yes.
Did you like any other groups?
I liked Girls' Generation when they were all together before Jessica left. I was very heartbroken, but hey, as long as she's happy.
What experiences have you had with K-pop during your childhood? What were some memories?
The first time I watched a Big Bang music video actually was in a library near my middle school. I walked in with my best friend Michelle, and she showed me Haru Haru from Big Bang, and I cried.
Oh. So how did you grow up with K-pop?
I didn't really listen to it that much unless I was with my friends, but when I did listen to it by myself at home, it was very emotional because, you know, K-pop hits you in the feels, whether it's a group or a solo artist, but they hit me.
So do you think your life would be different without K-pop?
Yes and no, because it would be different because I wouldn't have the good memories I had with my friends in middle school, but no, because it doesn't really affect my decisions in life and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. So do you have any recommendations for people who aren't really interested in K-pop yet?
I say give it a try. Of course, you know, you're not going to understand it, but it's catchy. The music videos are pretty cool. The group members are pretty good looking. They have really good style. Their makeup's pretty cute. Their clothes are pretty cute. And overall, just give it a chance.
Paige felt as though K-pop brought her and her friends together in a really close bond. But since she didn't have the time to hear it as often as youth today, she didn't feel that K-pop was a necessity. Now we have some people who are Korean but dislike or don't listen to K-pop. This is June, age 42, a parent, born and raised in Korea, that strongly dislikes the influence K-pop has on her daughter.
What do you think about K-pop?
The question is a bit too broad, but sure, I'm a Korean that likes K-pop itself and its idea, but not that much. It's something that has been a hit more recently, and I don't know about groups that well.
Even though you don't know much about K-pop, like what can you grasp from the idea of K-pop? Like what sticks out to you the most?
그냥 요즘 젊은
I think that the K-pop industry is stressing out and putting too much pressure to young boys and teenagers.
정신없게 만드는 것 같아.
Okay. Do you think K-pop is another branch of Korean culture or a disgrace?
나는 이게 K-팝이긴 하지만
I understand that the name K-pop has Korean in it, but I don't think it has to do with Korean culture that much, because the clothes and the style of dancing the idol wears and performs doesn't derive from our culture. But I also think that it isn't a disgrace because it's a modern idea that has become the craze of today, and that's a good thing because it raises awareness of Korea and its culture.
그래서 그런 점에서는 좋은 거야.
If Korean culture was divided into two time periods, one is traditional Korean and modern Korean, would K-pop sort of fall into that kind of category?
이제 옛날 전통적인 한국에서
Since we are living in a different time period than Joseon period Korea, I think that we can incorporate this into our culture. Just a modernized branch, not the traditional
전통을
one.
만들어가고 있는 과정이라고 생각을 해.
If you could change one thing about K-pop, what would it be?
나는 K-팝 애들이 노래 부르고 춤추고
I really like how these idols are engaging the youth of today, but I do wish our children would go back to their original selves and study hard to become successful. If the idols themselves approach teenagers differently, I think that they can try hard for their career because they will do anything for their idols. They are that crazy.
June may dislike and think that K-pop isn't really part of Korean culture, but she does believe that we shouldn't just dwell in the past and make way for a future for Korea. Last but not least, we have some excerpts of interviews K-pop idols gave about their lifestyle and their thoughts about K-pop. First, we have BTS.